Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Euro fishing video. I'm Big Bug. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. This video I am so excited to bring you. It's got the best looking carp in the lake pretty much on this video. So hit that like, guys. Right, without further ado, let's crack on. So I've set my rods out, as you can see here. Typical style that I do. I put the three rods together and I'm just putting a bit of spot over the top. So here's what happens. Awesome. Number one rod's going off. Number two as well. Let's pick that rod up. Just watching that line tension as normal, guys. That is really important, that line tension. I can't stress that enough. I've got it on light clouds. As you can see, it's 6:30 on the game in the evening. I usually fish 1 hour is 1 day, so keep that in mind, guys, when you're doing your fishing. I find that it helps the time of the day pass a bit quicker, and that way you can fish through the night, through the morning, sort of dawn and dusk. You know, you can sort of vary it up how you fish. Bearing in mind, I do personally feel that the times of day have an effect. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. Maybe put a comment below, but I've always felt this is a good fish. This fish is really going. Looks like a cat, but I always feel that the time of day does affect it. Like I catch carp at certain times of the day, I catch cats at certain times of the day. But see what you guys think. Put a comment below. I'd really appreciate that. This fish is really running. It's got me out at 75 yards right now. Really pulling hard. We'll just take it easy with this one. I think I've not got the reel tension down. Normally when they're really big, the reel tension's on about 32, which you can see in the bottom left corner there in the little green bar. I usually have that round about 32, and if it's pulling hard, it keeps the line strain on the max. Now, as you can see, I do keep my line strain quite high up, which is a little bit dangerous, but that's just how I do it. This fish is really going for it. We are pulling it back though. 60 yards now, so he's coming back towards us. Come back towards us quite quickly, to be fair. Might not be a boss cat. Might be one of those sort of 35-pound catfish that you get, you know, the ones that fight like absolute tanks. And you're convinced it's a boss fish. You get it in and it's not. This is on the PS4, guys. Don't forget that. So we're currently waiting on the patch, which we understand is coming soon, so that'd be really cool. A lot of people still sort of talking about fish walking up the bank and things. Just bear with Dovetail Games, guys. They're getting there. They're working on it. They're doing their best. So we've just got to stay a little bit patient. This is definitely a nice sized cat. Yeah, come on. I don't know if it's a boss though. The way it sort of took off at first, I thought it'd be a boss. It didn't quite reach the 100-metre mark, did it? Sort of 100 yards out. Oh, he's ready for the net. I don't. He is big, but I've had a lot bigger. Oh, well, that is quite a big cat. I've got to say, which is this a boss? It must be a boss. Which one is it? Dovetail, £47. What a start! I like it. Right, well, can't grumble at that. Let's get him back and let's go stalking. So I'm having a little walk around the lake, guys, and I just decided, I saw a fish splash here. I just put it, look at the size of that cat. Wow. I just put my rod out. And look, did you see that? There was like a big cat and a big carp there. Very different. That is awesome. I've been stalking around the lake. I found that by a lot of the swims you can put your rod out and the fish will come into you, and so it's really cool. This is tearing off. Don't want to say it's a boss fish yet, but it could be. As you can see, the wind's in my face, which is what made me fish here. Because of that wind coming towards me. Got a couple of friends in, SAS Hooley and the Morph. Just like to say a big shout out to them. Them guys are awesome. They're real good at fishing. I joined them late on in the session, and yeah, them guys smash it. Absolutely smash it. Honestly, you always think you're good at this game till you play someone that can really play it. You know, it was one of them situations. Them guys have got it absolutely sussed. This is really going for it. This fish. Sort of what, 50, 56, it looked like a carp. I did see a really big catfish just before it went off, and then just as I hooked it, or what I thought was the cat, it looked like a carp. Come on, in you come. Keep coming. 68 yards. It's out in the middle of the lake, so I'm not worried about him getting in the reeds or anything like that at the moment. He's just sitting out in the middle of the lake, sitting at that magic number of 69. 68, 60. Oh, he's starting to get a bit of ground on him. He's coming towards us. It's almost like there's a mist on the lake. If you look across, it's almost like that early evening mist. As you can see, it's nearly 7 o'clock in the evening now. Come on. And it always amuses me with this lake. You can hear the planes going overhead, and at night you can hear the birds. This is coming right in now. Which one's this then? I'm going to say this is a boss fish, without a doubt. Come on. Oh. That was a big flash of like a back then. Looked like a carp back to me. This is fighting pretty tough, I gotta say. Oh, he's ready for the net. Get in the net. That was a big carp. Did you see that? Oh, yes. Is that the box common or the big common? I think this is the box common, this one. Oh my days, the box common. So we had pale tail and the box common. £47.11 of pure fighting machine. Love it. Look at the size of it. I've had this fish before, but always a welcome addition on the bank when you're standing there, you know. Let's get him back and crack on. So I found this little hole. As you can see, it's a little sort of cutout in the bank. I'm just going to drop my rod in here, I think. Just by the reeds, so just pull it back slightly. I've got a fish right there, in the middle of the hole. It's quite deep here, it's like 3.5 foot in this hole. So we'll give it a go, see what happens. And I've been quite impressed with, sort of, during the day, how close the fish come to you. Nice, we're in. Sweet. Nice. So the other two guys had left, and I was joined by someone else on my friends list there, as you can see, Anarchy Reigns. This is a good fish. He's taking off like a boss, without a doubt. Mind you, you find them sort of mid £20 carp do that. They take off like a boss fish. They run a few yards and then they give up. Oh, he's trying to get me round in them reeds. No, no, get back here. Come back. Thank you. This one give up quite quick. I'm going to estimate this to be... On this lake, there's a carp of £30 on the button. £30. It fights similar to this. It's huge for a £30 fish, but how it's not a boss, I'll never know. It fights exactly like this one is. Sort of runs you out, then you pull it back a bit, and then it runs you out again. I'm going to put my money on this being a £30 carp. That's what I'm going to say. The one that's not a boss, which I'm sure we've all caught at some point or another. Come on, in you come. In you come. Come on. We just want to take a picture of you, dude, and then we're going to put you back. He's fighting well. He's in that 8-yard dash, guys. He's almost as mad as a box of frogs, this fish. Or how I'd imagine a box of frogs to be. I shouldn't imagine there'd be two pleas being in a box. Not that I would do that, of course. Come on, in you come. Fighting real hard. That was just from that little hole in the bank there. You can see it. I've just spotted it and thought, I'm going to put my rod in there. Oh, it don't look that big. I reckon it's that £30 that I was saying. Oh, yes. What a stunning fish. We all know this as baby plated. Not the one that I want. The one that I want is big plated. But I can't grumble at that. We've had pale tail, the box common, baby plated. I mean, that is phenomenal. Wow, what can I say? So we're back here. I'm just plopping me. I'm literally walking around the edge, and I'm putting my rod in the lake. That's all I'm doing. I'm just, if I see a few bubbles, I put my rod out. That, just then, just that little flash there, that looked like the Italian. Definitely did look like the Italian. It's taking off as well. I've caught the Italian a few times before, and I've got to say, the Italian does fight well. Look, he's flying out. It's 17, 18, oh, 19, 20, 21. Is it? It definitely looked like the Italian to me. Just that little flash when I got the bite, as I hooked it, you saw it sort of turn in the water. That is really cool. Cool, he's running now. I wasn't sure. Just for a split second then, I was thinking maybe it's just one of the sort of bigger mirrors. But this definitely looked like the Italian to me. He's running out now. 40 yards, 41 yards. Really going for it. Oh my days. 45. Definitely wasn't small plated or big plated. They're the two that I really need carp wise. I'm now in a situation on this lake where I need small plated, big plated, pink belly and the Hulk. They're the ones that I think I'm after. Not sure. I'll have to have a look. But it's only about 4 or 5 fish that I need on here now. That's why I keep fishing St John. I'm trying to get this lake finished so that I can concentrate my efforts on Digger Lake or Presa del Monte Bravo. Maybe the next video I'll do on Presa for you guys. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Come on, in you come. Come on, this is fought really well. I mean, it ran right out there. We've got him back. We got him in the danger zone, doing the 8-yard dash. So let's have a look now. See what we got. Come on. Come on. He's about ready for the net, I reckon. I reckon he's going to come back to us. Come on, yes, he's ready for the net. Oh, look at that. That definitely looks like the Italian to me. Yeah, that's the Italian. Without a doubt. That, I can't remember what weight the Italian was. Let's have a look. That is stunning, that fish. 41 pound, 3 ounces. What a session I'm having tonight, honestly. This was recorded, obviously, for you guys, and then you get it a couple of days later. But what a session we're having, guys. Let's get the rod back out. We've had pale tail, the box common, baby plated, the Italian. Wow, 4 stunning fish. That is amazing. What a session. Here we go. As you can see, I've got another cut. Now, when I'm playing in multiplayer, the lobby always fills up with different players, guys. It's the same couple of hours that I've been fishing. This fish is really taking off. Wow. So you see a lot of different names coming and going, and wow, this is absolutely ripping. Look at this. 34, 35, 36, 37. This is really taking off. Don't recognise this fight. I don't know if it's a big cat. I've not seen a tail. It's definitely fighting like a big cat though. The way he's just sort of setting sail, he's heading across that horizon. The sun's sort of just trying to come up. It's 6:30 in the morning on the game now. 57 yards out, 58. Oh my god. This is really going for it. Hopefully we can get him back before he reaches that bank. After catching quite a few of these boss fish, you get a feel for which fish is which. I know it sounds crazy, I know it does, but you start getting a feel for which fish is which. Definitely don't recognise this fight though. The way he sort of bolted, and 72 yards. Come on, come on. Don't want to lose this. My hands are sweating and everything. Problem I've got now is every boss fish I hook, I want to land, because what I was looking at, I've actually on my profile landed something like 107 boss fish now, and including tonight's ones. Yeah, about 107. But I've lost what, 60 boss fish, something like that. So you know, it's quite it's a little bit frustrating, because I often think I could have had the, you know, one of the 4 fish or 5 fish that I'm after. He's getting ready for the net. He's come right in. There's someone's spot there, look. That might be what pulled the fish in, actually. I think that might be my mate Ben. I think he's fishing over here and spodding, and I just kind of hijacked his spod. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? He agreed to kindly spod that area for me, so I could just plop my rod out. He saw me and he said, I can reach that with a spod. Do you want some spod? And I was like, yeah, please, that'd be awesome, because I'm just walking around stalking, just taking my time. This fish is really getting close now. Come on, tire out. He's in the 8-yard dash, that danger zone, as we come to call it. Oh, he's giving another. He's fighting hard. Seen the flash of a big dasher. Was that the fish I just thought it was? Yes! That has got to be big plated. The queen of the lake. The creme de la creme. That is the fish I've been... Oh, I am so happy right now. Guys, that has got to be worth a like. Please subscribe. I've been chasing this fish around since the 11th of April. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Look after yourselves. Take care. Peace.